actually more than that, Curtis. YouTube, Twitter, your mama's back page, dark web. Thanks for stars, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the support. You can put it up, Curtis, if you want. I don't care. Thank you. Let him in if you want.
Hello, Dennis. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing out here?
Hello.
Uh, Anybody saying hi to me yet? Let's see. Uh, Comments. Some destinations won't get comments, one more. Hey, Larry. Yeah, I got the new job. I'm going to be starting cooking Mediterranean style food.
Just driving. You guys can talk about stuff. I can barely hear you
Yeah, I know there's a lot of background on the
Why don't you give her a weather report in the United States?
well, the West Coast is having a lot of very hot air. There's a heat dome along the West Coast, and that's going to gradually transition across the country over the next week or two. Along the Gulf Coast, they have a lot of a lot of influx of tropical moisture off of the northern Gulf of Mexico, and later in the beginning of next week, they're going to have an influx of additional moisture from the Pacific Ocean and a hurricane tropical system that is going to go up into Baja California and then transfer its energy and moisture over towards Texas. The East Coast is going to have periodic bouts of rain over the next couple of weeks with the intrusions of multiple cold fronts, and those may actually help to keep any kind of tropical systems that develop over the Atlantic Ocean out to sea and curve them to the north and then back to the east. But also at the same time, if those tropical systems stay weak enough, long enough, they may work their way towards and up along the east coast or into the east coast. The Gulf of Mexico should be rather protected by a regular dome of high pressure that'll help to deflect any tropical systems, mostly out of the Gulf of Mexico. There's your quick wrap up of the weather. How you like that? Any other questions? Thank you, Jay. Did you hear what I said, Dennis? Oh, uh, he shut off his mic because it's making all that background noise. I see. Anybody else want to hop in here and chat with me, or am I pretty much gonna be flapping my gums myself? Did I say that? My bad. Thanks, Jay. And now to the traffic chapter. No, actually, the Mediterranean food, from what I can gather, is not really generally spicy. It has a lot of vegetables in it, very little in the way of red meat, and it's mostly cooked with vegetables, some different kinds of spices, and also chicken and lamb. A lot of chicken and lamb is included in Mediterranean type food. So a lot of it is gluten free. A lot of it is vegetarian, and pretty much a very healthy food overall. And a lot of like nuts are included. A lot of things like beans are included. So you also get a lot of protein from plant proteins and stuff like that at the same time in the Mediterranean diet. So I'm going to have a lot of fun learning how to cook this stuff. I mean, you probably get some spiciness from places that inspired like southern part of France and southern part of Spain and stuff like that. Some of those foods might be inspired with spiciness, but from what I can gather, most of it is actually not not really hot and spicy. Also, you'll have influences from like um, do you hear me now? Do you guys hear me now? Some destinations won't get comments. Okay, good. Okay, Virginia, Larry, Sir Stevie. Okay. So now you guys hear me. Do you hear me, Dennis? Or do you still have difficulty hearing me? Yeah, your Mike Dennis is still doing a lot of background noise. So, did you hear what I said about the Mediterranean food there, Larry and everybody? Or do you, or are you not interested in that now? Let me know, because I can talk about it again if you want. Okay, just wanted to make sure you heard about the food. Good. Anybody have anything they want to talk about, or am I gonna kind of have to make things up as I go? Unless somebody hops in with me, and right after that is when it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting because I didn't hit any buttons on my phone or anything else like that. I don't know why I got suddenly muted of sorts. So anybody else want to hop in and converse? I'm more than ready to converse with anybody about pretty just about any topics. Almost any topics. I didn't say any. Did you notice that? I'm not going to set myself up for topics that might go sideways. I'm smarter than that. Hey, Diane. Hey, Renee. Hey, Robin. So, anybody want to hop in and up on stage and talk with me and everything and go over who knows what topics? Hmm. Well, I wonder how these next 2 weeks are going to go, being as I gave in my 2 weeks notice. And now they have to hurry up and find another dishwasher and then prep. They got to find two positions to fill my one. Two positions for one. Huh. Who knew? I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. Oh, no, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your mom. My condolences sure do go out to you, man. You just lost your mom. I am so, so sorry. That's horrible. I don't blame you for being depressed. I mean, I honestly don't know what I would do. I'm so sorry for you, man. Ouch. It's a hard one to deal with when losing a parent. We got in a rocking chair. Come on. Thanks, Robert. Breaker 19. Who got in a rocking chair? Come on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Diane. My condolences also go out to you. Wow. Let's see if we can find something upbeat to talk about, too. You know? So, what's everybody going to have for dinner? I'm thinking of 2 cheeseburgers again. Or maybe I'll make 2 hot turkey sandwiches. I might have to go to the store, but right now the Chatham Fair is going on in town. Oh boy. Hey, Linda. Robert's watching Convoy. Peanut butter and chicken? Interesting. Steak, potatoes, and cucumber salad. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds good, Roxanne. Yeah, and I put some bananas out in a have a heart trap so I can hopefully get a couple of the woodchucks off my property. I'm gonna nab them and take them down the road and release them. They're digging up around my house and causing issues, and I'm not too fond of them. And who knows where they're digging, if they might have hit my leach field or who knows what. A recipe on Truckers TV. I've actually done some live feeds of me cooking in the past there, Jay. But I'll get some recipes. Well, actually, I'm gonna take them at least a mile down the road, so hopefully they don't come back. I'm gonna take them a ways down the roads and then release them so that they hopefully don't make their way back. They shouldn't. They usually only have a small radius that they, after they build a hole, they only go like around between the holes and just outside of the holes. Not too far because they quickly run into the holes. Maybe a dog someday, but I'm usually not home that as much as I should be with the dog. Like the cooking job takes up a lot of time. I mean, yeah. Plus, I want to travel at times too, and having a dog kind of makes it a little harder to travel for long periods of time because you got to worry about water and food and stuff like that for the dog. Letting it outside or putting it outside and then having people complain that the dog's outside on a leash or a runner and stuff like that. Who knows? Sure does look beautiful where you are, Dennis. Looks like some really nice weather out there. A lot of wildfires out in the west too. A lot of them. Oh, almost crushed here in Grand Pool. Yeah, looks really dry out there. You know that, Roxanne. They dig for miles. Well, they do kind of dig a lot of tunnels, but I don't think they dig for miles radius. I think they mostly just dig in the general area, but they have multiple tunnels for escape routes. Um, so, I mean, if I take them over a mile down the road, I don't think they'll make their way back here. But I have at least two or three families of them that are right around my yard, and it's driving me bonkers. Because all I see are their holes all around the edge of my yard, and I know I got one under my deck, and I know I have one in my rock wall, and I don't know what he's doing around my rock wall in my house right now. Yes, I do live by myself. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. Any other topics, or anybody want to hop on and talk? Maybe you can, Renee. Maybe you can, Roxanne. Maybe Linda can, Virginia, if you want to. Anybody? Or am I going to be all by myself here? Yeah, no, it's not that cold, but I decided to put a light sweatshirt on. I mean, it's not like a heavy thing. Oh, okay. Sorry, Renee. Yeah, at the flea market working. That's cool. I only have 5 viewing. That's not a big crowd. They're probably all over on the merchandising page. Right now, I work at Chili's up in North Greenbush. But I put in my 2 weeks notice 2 days ago. 14. That's not a big viewership. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that's why I want to get rid of all of these little suckers around my property. I'm tired of looking out my window and seeing them out there, and then they run as fast as they can. As soon as they hear any little tiny noise, they're gone. $12. Well, if nobody else is going to hop on and talk with me, I may as well hop off myself because I'm kind of tired of talking all by myself here. Yeah, no. Sheesh. Well, Roxanne, you got Virginia, you got Linda, you got William Billip, you got you got you and Renee Gillis, and Linda Ensfield, unless she left, Jay Rich, Diane Frank Joden, Robert Leader might still be on. I don't know. There's a few people in the chat behind the scenes. What job do I have now? I'm gonna be working at a Mediterranean style restaurant in Virginia, at a place called Pima, Pima, in Chatham, New York. Because Roxanne, Roxane, Vermig, she said that she didn't see anybody else's comments but hers, Renee. Yes, I know, dishwasher for right now, but they're also going to be working on getting me into doing prep work. So, and I'm going to be making more than what I'm making right now. $2 more than what I'm making right now. So for $18 an hour, I think it's worth being a dishwasher. Only my mother pays me more for when I work for her. Of course she does. She pays me $25 an hour or more when I do stuff for my mother. So yeah. I don't mind washing dishes for what I'm going to be making. Honestly, I really don't. I mean, when I was making a lot less doing dishes, then I got aggravated because I wanted to do things that make more money, but hey, $18 an hour to do dishes? Consider me there. I'm like, yeah, baby. Oh, I was like, I told him, so he said, so how much you make right now? I said, 16. He said, I'll give you 18. I said, I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, I'll do dishes for 18. Yeah. Well, $50 an hour lawnmower, that's not bad at all. Hello, Deborah from Iowa. You're talking to Jack DeBoer Jr. here from upstate New York, Columbia County. She's on merchandising page. That's why she doesn't see the stuff from Trucker's TV page. Yeah, so I don't know if they're seeing me on all the other different platforms or what. Because I think we have like 3 to 5 different feeds going right now at the same time. Oh, wow. South Central Iowa. Interesting. Hey, Susan. How you doing today? Well, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, I do dishes at Chili's for $15.50 an hour. That's what they're paying me to do dishes. $15.50 an hour, and they try to get me out of there as fast as they can at $15.50 an hour. And they also have me doing prep work at $15.50 an hour instead of bumping me up to $16 an hour, 50 cents more on the prep work. And they're trying to force me to do faster prep work because the other guy that's doing prep work at more than what $15.50 an hour, I know that, is taking his sweet time so that he can rack up more time doing the prep work that he's required to do. Yeah, I think their days are numbered. Yeah. Yeah, Chili's is having a lot of problems trying to retain workers, and they're also having a lot of problems trying to keep their current workers happy, and also get a lot of their current workers to do their jobs. They also don't do their dishes very well, and they don't take pride in the work that they do. And that's just the pure honesty from someone that works there. And that's about to say to them, Shia. Hey, George. How you doing, George? They also ran out of gloves, and I had to use my bare hands to do everything because they ran out of extra large gloves the only gloves that fit my hands. The only ones they had that didn't even have large gloves that I can wrestle on. They only had medium gloves, and I can't use those at all. And they're always running out of ingredients at Chili's, and the people that are doing their ordering, they don't know what to do. That's good to hear, George. So actually, I'm really glad to be getting out of Chili's. Huh, I'm the only one up right now, so the Dennis feed left. Okay. Anybody else want to join me? Or is it just me alone? All by myself. Boom, boom, boom. Only the lonely. Do 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 do. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, Deborah. Let's see here. How many other songs can you do when you're all by yourself? Let's see. Isn't there a song? I am the one. I'm the only one. Do 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 do. The only one. Oh, you're real funny, Virginia. I know that there's a few songs for people that are all alone. Yeah, I see that. Dennis is back. Some women said I'm quite a crooner. I don't know. Maybe they're lying to me. Let's see here. There's a couple songs for people that are all by themselves. I gotta try to think. What other songs could I sing? Hmm. You are the one, the only one. Do. You don't need to be you don't need to sing them. Thanks, Diane. Well, I am by myself, Virginia. That that's what it is. I'm all by myself, trying to fill in time. I'm all. I don't know. All I know is my nose itches. I must have people thinking about me. I know you're all there. Wow, making third crop of hay. So that's the third cutting of hay on 160 acres. Wow, that's a pretty decent sized piece of land. I used to do haying when I was younger. I used to help farmers hay and stuff like that. I'd go and do some work for them. My father has a 40-acre farm, so he'd have farmers come over and hay for him and split the hay half and half. See you in a bit, George. Mm. Well, I'm thinking of hopping off of here because I'm kind of getting tired of talking by myself. Which I know I do have the gift of gab. A definite gift or a curse? Which could it be? Oh yeah, I've done hay. I can carry a tone. If I had to always say my kids would cry I was if I was saying to them when they were boys, when they were babies. Yeah, I used to do the 50 or 100-pound bales. My father had a farmer that was haying for him, and the guy that was the next road over was going to get half the hay, and my father was going. The hay was going to be split between that guy and my father. Okay. Well, the guy let all the hay bales on the hay wagon that my father was getting fall helter skelter on the wagon. And when it came time for the guy's wagon, he had his two sons hop up on the wagon and start stacking them nice and neat on his wagon so he could try to fill his wagon as much as he could and get more than his fair share of the hay. Can get like almost twice the amount of hay that my father was getting. Okay. The guy's a scoundrel and very well known in the whole community as being such. Well, the farmer just laughed at the guy. And the farmer stopped when he saw that the boys were up on, the other kids were up on there stacking hay. Said to the guy, "Hey, come here." Walked over to the baler, laughed at him, and said, "Guess what?" The guy said, "What?" He said, "I got a counter for the hay bales right here. So you guys can stack them as neat as you want on your wagon, but you're only getting half." I thought that was hilarious. I know that's not fair. No, I've not ridden a harvester picking potatoes. That would be kind of interesting. Yeah. So, hey, Henry. Welcome
I was
aboard.
wondering who you were talking to besides yourself.
Oh, you're real funny. I'm used to talking to myself. It's the first sign of insanity or genius. I wonder which one would be in my case. Oh, yeah, mixture of all the above.
Insanity.
A mixture of all the above.
Wrong.
Most people that are geniuses are a little bit nuts. Hey, how you doing?
That's Jack.
Yep.
That's Jack from New York. He don't know anything.
Oh, you're real funny, Henry. I know more than you do. You're killing me, Smalls.
Did you hear what she said? You didn't hear it, did you?
No.
He knows more than you do.
She said more than you do, Henry. Good. Thank you.
He said thank you. She said you're welcome.
I heard it that time.
Not.
It's my son Henry time again. I love it.
Huh?
Poor Henry.
Oh. You ain't seen the latest, have you?
What? You got classes now?
Just for reading.
All right. It's cool.
Makes me feel like I'm a professor now.
And then you woke up. Well,
she loves a doll.
Yeah, they call me professor now.
yeah. Professor of what?
My job.
Well, I'm glad you got a job. You liking your job so far?
Yeah, the hours that I work, I don't really have to do anything.
That must be nice. I'm gonna be washing dishes.
I do for a couple more days of training, but after that I'll be working from midnight to 6.
Oh,
which
wow.
is
Working the graveyard shift.
Yeah, and I won't have to do nothing all night long except for maybe a few little things to keep me busy a little bit. But other than that, nothing really gets going until like 6 in the morning.
Well, then you got the easiest shift going.
Just a couple nights a week.
Just enough to put a little jingle back in your pocket.
I've already had jingle in my pocket, but
Well, yeah, a little extra.
yeah,
Gives you a little extra.
right. Helps pay the bills a little bit.
And I can't believe I'm actually going to be making $18 an hour to do dishes.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The money that I'm making will go right into my account automatically, and then whatever we need for bills, that'll come out. Plus, I get my big check every month too. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Who opened this up?
It'll help you out and also probably give you a little something to invest.
Who opened this up?
Maybe return.
Who opened this up, Jag?
I don't know who opened this. It could have been Frank. It could have been
Frank's on vacation.
Okay, Frank's on vacation. Well, it could have been Curtis.
Could have been. Could have been.
I don't know exactly who opened it up.
So where have you been hiding the last like 2.5 days, 3 days?
Well, I've been kind of busy, and I saw it come up, and I just thought, nah, not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have popped on at any time.
So did you figure if that was a tornado?
Things in my life, that's all.
Did you figure if that was a tornado or a microburst above where you were the other day?
That was a microburst.
That's what I thought.
That was the tornado.
Because I didn't see no funnel.
No, that was more of a microburst. And it knocked down part of a tree and in a big branch off of my neighbor's properties.
I figured it wasn't, I mean, it's near your house, but it wasn't, right over your house.
Well, it was pretty much
a little bit, but not as much.
Not as much as my neighbor got.
Yeah.
And
it was swirling pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Well, sometimes microbursts do that. They kind of hit and then get a little bit of a
I know, we have those up here. We don't have them very often, but we do get them.
Yeah, and I actually had a microburst that hit at the Hudson store when I used to work there, and it took the car corrals and threw them right up into the air and rolled them right across the ground.
Yeah, they don't really lift much. They just blow them all over the place.
Yeah, well, when the microburst hits the ground, initially when it hits the ground, it bounces up a little. It kind of
I've seen trees lifted right up from the roots.
Yep.
It'll snap the root.
Spreads out.
Oh, it'll take the trees right out of the ground a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see all the gravel underneath it.
And the thing is, with the microburst, it hits, and it's kind of like a water balloon. It spreads out in like one circular direction all the way around.
Yeah.
Whereas a tornado, you can see the spiraling pattern of the path of a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one time. It just like rooted the trees up.
Yep. And
I worked with a guy that he just came in, and all of a sudden he was going to go back out and sit in his lawn chair. He found it like 3 houses down.
Yeah, that's what they do. And
he says, I can't find my lawn chair. So the guy like 3 houses down says, is this your lawn chair? Yes, it is. Where'd you find that?
3 houses down. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look from up above, where a microburst hits, you can see where the impact zone was, and everything spreads right out from there. Straight line wind, everything is laid in one direction for a long swath.
Yeah. Oh, it'll clear it. It'll clear a path.
Oh yeah. Straight line winds will just take a whole swath right out. Everything's laid in one direction.
I tell everybody, yeah, it wasn't a tornado. It's a microburst. If it was a tornado, you'd see more damage than what you see right now.
Uh-huh.
I say,
And,
is your house still standing? I'd always say, is your house still standing? Yeah. Okay, there wasn't a tornado then.
exactly. I've been close to a couple tornadoes. I actually had one pass right overhead and looked right up into the funnel of it and saw a clear blue sky up through the thunderstorm. That was pretty cool. Trust me, I've been in some dangerous situations where I probably shouldn't be here right now. But God kept me on the planet for some unknown reason. I haven't figured it out yet, but eventually.
Neither
I'll
have
find-
the rest of us.
Yep.
Neither have the rest of us.
Oh yeah, he left me here just so I can meet all you guys and be part of your lives and an influencer. In a good way.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in charge of, like, on my shift, I'm in charge of the whole store and 12 fuel islands.
Oh, you work at a gas station?
Service plaza
Cool. Service
on
plaza.
on the turnpike.
Nice. I might have to find out eventually which one you're at, so
No, you won't.
that way I can drop by and say, "Hey,
No, you won't. You'll be on the opposite side I am, going up.
or on the way back."
Make sure I got that day off.
You're funny.
I'll say that guy from New York's coming back. Can I have this day off?
Can I just stay off? I got a guy from New York that's coming back, and well, can I have this day off?
He's headed south back to New York. Can I have this day off, please?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I know. I get it all the time. I'm used to it.
Yep. Nice day up here.
Nice day down here too.
It's only like 74 here.
It's in the 70s to very low 80s down here. So
Yeah.
we're pretty much in the same boat.
Yep.
Some would call it the Titanic, and it's going down fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear what Hochul said?
Who?
Our unelected governor.
Unelected. No, I don't follow your governor.
She's a piece of work.
They're all a piece of work.
Well, yeah. But she pretty much said that there's no place for Republicans in New York.
Oh, she just heard that from Biden. That's all.
Huh?
Yeah, that was all said yesterday.
Yep.
That's old news.
Yeah, no. It's terrible, though. And then Biden followed it up with even more special stuff last night.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to mention this. I'm not going to mention that, but he does.
Yeah, no. Ay, ay, ay.
He
They're
can't.
awesome.
He can't get away from it.
No, you can't.
He's only his ratings are down, and so he's going to try everything he can.
Well, I think he made him a lot worse with his comments.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think there is somebody running against you know who. I think Jeb Bush is running against.
Jeb Bush might give who a little bit of a run.
I don't think so.
No, either.
You know who that was? His father lives up by me down in Kennebunkport.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
George.
I've been by that place a few times.
Yeah, you can't get near it.
Well, actually, I went right by it. While
Yeah,
he was
you
there.
can go by it, but if you're out in the ocean,
You can't
you're only a limited basis of how far you can go up to see it.
Exactly, I know. You're only able to get like a mile and a half away from it.
His wife was involved in our hospital up here. They got the Barbara Bush wing.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very big, influential name up in Maine, up in that part of Maine.
Yeah, and so isn't that actor that plays on oh, that doctor show there? Shoot, I can't remember that doctor. He plays a doctor in one of the shows that are on.
Oz? No, I don't think.
Nash.
No, the guy that has that up by Mercy Hospital up here. They have that run in memory of his mom every year. Something
Yeah,
Foundation. Huh?
it'll come to eventually.
Oh yeah.
You'll just blurt it out out of the thin air when nobody expects it. Go, oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
I remember his name now.
Faith says she's picking on me about something. I didn't see it all. Hold
You gotta
on.
share your pickles.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Donda.
He played Dr. Drake on whatever that movie was.
Oh. Somebody that I don't even know about. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, they have a run. It's a cancer. They help people with cancer.
Oh, cool. That's
The
cool.
Cancer Foundation, and it's named after his mom. And he has a fundraiser every year up here.
Not bad.
They have like a little marathon that they have.
General
And every day-
Hospital.
No.
That's what Nicholas just said. General
Oh,
Hospital.
not Dr. Drake. No, it's not General Hospital. Sorry, Nick. It's like what that.
Is
Uh,
Dr. Drake.
Parkinson's disease or something.
no, yeah, something. I
No.
don't know.
Um,
Oh my word,
I think
Patrick something. His name, Pat Dempsey.
Pat Dempsey, yes.
He
Mhm.
played a doctor, but I
I know
can't
that.
remember.
Pat Dempsey, and the name of the show is after the woman's name that is in it.
I can't remember. But it's Patrick. His name is Patrick Dempsey. He comes
Yep.
up here and have the Dempsey run, the
Mhm.
Dempsey challenge.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that was named after his mom.
Cool.
I know he played a doctor in one of the movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Patrick Dempsey. He's in quite a few movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the mostly one he's famous for was playing the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Grey's Anatomy. That's the one.
Yeah. Who said that,
Yep.
Nick? Nick say that?
Faith did.
Yeah.
Hey,
I couldn't
Elizabeth.
think of-
Yeah, Faith said. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grey's
it
Anatomy.
is. It's Grey's Anatomy.
Yep. Yeah, because the show was after it said it's after the woman that stars in it, Grey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, is that hair? Is that hair?
Yeah. It's gonna be kind of fun learning how to cook Mediterranean food. That's what I'm gonna be learning next.
It's gonna be what?
Mediterranean style food.
Just go down to the sea and pull some out and then cook it.
Well, Mediterranean, that's anything from like French to like Spanish, Italian food, Italians type food, Greek food, Middle Eastern influences, stuff like that. So I'm going to be learning how to do all different kinds of food.
Yep.
I can have a lot of fun with that.
Hey, girls, you want to pause it for dinner?
And I'll be hopefully starting to get
Do
into
you want
breakfast.
a pause for dinner?
Yeah. So tomorrow, I don't have to be to work till 11. I go in a little bit early, and then my shift. By the time I get some stuff done, it'd be time for me to clock in.
Yep. And tomorrow I got to work 8 till whatever.
Huh?
I got to work from 8 o'clock until they tell me that it's time for me to go.
You could have asked
That's
your
what I
sister to
work.
turn around and
Right now I
work
work
for you.
from the start, which is like 8 o'clock, and then when they let me go, that's when I leave. And I
You
get-
don't have a set time to leave.
nope, not at Chili's. And
That's weird.
yeah, no. And on Monday is when we get the truck delivery, and
Oh.
that's when I got to
What's
work.
that? Wait, what's that? What comes in on that? Your new silverware for your new dishes?
No, not new silverware and dishes. What comes in that is like supplies. Like we get a lot of our refrigerated and frozen goods on that truck.
And then you put them in the
Uh,
Then you put them in the freezer with the spoiled stuff.
They're supposed to rotate it, but I watched the others. They're not very good at rotating things. But they
It's just
complain
like
about each other for not rotating things.
the dairy in a store. You're supposed to rotate your old product, move it forward, and put your back stuff up.
Yeah, no, they don't necessarily do that.
No, that's New York. They don't know.
It's everywhere, really.
I mean, here, my store is always up to date.
Yep.
They know what
Like
they
that.
know what to do.
This goes across.
Yeah, no. When I worked at the Hudson store, Price Chopper, they had me working in the dairy aisle to
Yeah.
help put stuff up. I was
Right.
everything out, and I was putting all the fresh stuff in the back, and then putting the old stuff in the front. The managers actually told me that I didn't have time to do that. Just put everything on the shelf. I looked at them sideways, and I actually pulled out some stuff that was expired 4 months prior.
Oh yeah, that happens.
I said, so this is what you get from not rotating.
Yeah.
They got mad at me for showing them the truth.
Technically, if it says it like say today's date on it, it's got a little bit of an extension to it before it actually goes bad.
I know it does. Usually about 3 to 5 days.
But milk, I wouldn't trust,
No.
or yogurts or anything dairy, because that get you sick in a hurry.
Yes, it does.
Or something like mayonnaise, if it's outdated, throw it away.
Yep. I know. The sell by date is the date that the store's supposed to get it off the shelf.
Right.
But
They actually have.
actual due date,
Yeah.
you have like usually 3 to 5 days. Sometimes, depending on what it is, you can
Right.
get up to 8 days out of it. But yeah, usually it's 3 to 5 days past the sell by date.
Yeah.
I know. I'm Serve Safe certified.
See, where I work, gas that has no expiration really,
No, it doesn't.
so I don't have to worry about.
Technically, gas
No,
can,
because they're all. Well,
gas can go stale if it's exposed to the air. It can go stale.
water.
Yep, that's what it becomes.
But there is a
Water
solution
has
that you can.
2 year shelf life. Sugar has a 5 year shelf.
But if we get fuel, water in our fuel um, underneath the covers where they fill it, all we got to do is just scoop that out so it doesn't.
Yep, because it floats on top.
Yeah.
I know.
They're all fresh new tanks, and they're pretty hard to get water in the fresh new ones,
Yeah.
basically, because they set down further than what they used to.
Yep. And the lids are raised lids. They're raised above the surrounding area, usually by about a foot.
Ours is on flat concrete where they put the tops, the
Yeah.
filler caps.
But isn't it kind of like a slow heat type thing where it's above the rest of the terrain a little bit? Not like a big bump, but like slowly just kind of heaped up and then kind of leveled off.
Yeah, it's at a slope.
Yeah, very slight slope to it, so it is raised above the surrounding terrain.
You know, water can still get underneath that big cover though.
Yep. Yeah. I've
And if
seen
we
how they
and if
put
we
it in.
take and if we take the stick reading,
Mm-hmm.
there's a thing that we put on the stick to see if there's water in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
We usually sprinkle powder on the stick, wipe it off, dip it down. If we think there's water in it, we put powder on it.
Yep.
That's an easy way to tell.
Mm-hmm. And also, you're not supposed to drop the stick in like, boom. You're supposed to let it down nice and slow because a lot of times when they do the stick test, people just let it free fall, boom, and it hits the bottom.
Oh yeah,
But poke the holes in a lot of the old tanks.
yeah. We don't take stick readings very much. Everything's done electronically. We can tell when we're getting low,
Yep.
and it will print out on the printer if there's water in it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anybody taking stick readings much anymore.
No. Because the holes that were punched in the old tanks by people dropping the stick down.
Yeah.
I know. I
A
talked
lot
with
of
technicians before, and they told me all about it.
yeah.
Because I meet a lot of people of all different walks of life, and I learn a lot of stuff from them that people don't even have a clue that I know about. Mm-hmm. You'd be amazed the people you meet in a diner.
A lot of our people at that station anyway are repeat customers. The same people come in every day anyway. So
Yeah, pretty much. They have their regulars at diners, but then you get the people that just drop by as they're passing through the neighborhood.
yeah,
They pop in, and those are the people that are very intriguing for me.
I like it because a lot of people that where I'm working are people that I've dealt with like 2.5 years ago that still go there,
Mm-hmm.
and I know what they're gonna do. I know if they're gonna pay by cash or credit.
Yep.
So I already authorized theirs, so I know who they are.
Oh yeah, it's kind
The
of useful
diesel,
knowing people.
the diesel pumps are different. In order for them to get diesel, they have to walk in, leave their ID,
Mm-hmm.
because if they don't, they can walk off because it's kind of like out back. You can't really see them. I mean, you step out and you can see them, but
Yeah. Also, the diesel. Don't they still have to kind of sign for the diesel?
what do you mean sign for it? No, they can put it on credit card.
Yeah, but for a while there, actually, in order to get diesel, because of the threat of terrorist attacks, um, you just have to go in and sign for diesel and for what is it? Kerosene.
No,
Because diesel and kerosene, when mixed with ammonium nitrate fertilizer, make fertilizer bombs.
they don't sign for it.
Back in the 90s, I had to sign for it. I had to go and get some
Yeah, well,
for my Kerosene, and I had to go sign for
since
it.
I've been working there, they never had to come in and sign no paper for it or nothing. They always used their card as long as they kept their ID in with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And the
but
same way on the regular pumps, if they want to pay by credit card, and a lot of them don't because it charges them extra that
yeah.
people don't see. We had a girl come in and says, I don't want to run my card through the thing because they can hack it somehow,
Hmm.
even though you use it on the pumps. But
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a few customers that come in and do it manually. As long as they leave their license with me, they can do it.
Hmm.
I'll authorize it, but
Yeah, because back in the 90s, that was the time of the first attack in the World Trade Center, and also the Arthur Murray, the FBI office down in Oklahoma, and that was when you had to actually go in and sign for your fuel, your diesel and kerosene. I re-
uh,
yep,
I don't remember. I graduated in '84, and
they had
people
me.
got
They had me do that in New York. I don't know if they did it everywhere, but in New York we had to. I remember that. I was like, why do I have to sign for this? Oh, it's because of, and there was. Did you know that the federal government actually taught farmers how to make those bombs? That way they could blow stumps out of the ground in order to clear their fields.
a lot of people had their own way of blowing stumps before that.
Yeah, no. But also, yeah, that was one of their techniques was to make a small fertilizer bomb to blow that stump out of the ground when they couldn't dig it out other ways.
There's other ways to make that kind of stuff.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no. There's multiple ways to do it. I'm well aware of that, but I would never do it. But I'm aware.
Yeah, you can make a bomb just out of gunpowder.
Hmm. You can also make a bomb using Drano.
Yep, everything, anything.
Anything you have around your house could easily be used to make a bomb.
Oh yeah,
If it's put together with the other stuff just the right way, you got yourself a homemade. Mm-hmm.
yep.
So easy.
A lot of ways you can do things.
Yep. All you have to do is use a little ingenuity. Surprise.
Hmm.
My father used to do silver recovery from film.
Yeah.
And if you use nitric acid in order to process the film, the residue from that, the silver nitrates from that, could actually be used to make an explosive. A lot of people don't know that too. I was that in school one time. I was gonna bring some film into the Fort Plains school before I left there, and use nitric acid to process the silver out of it, and then we were gonna take the residue out into the field and blow it as a school experiment. Hmm. That would have been a lot of fun for me. I don't know if the administration of the school would have liked the end result, but it would have just been a small little boom. See you later, Faith.
Oh,
11 was September 2001. Yep.
I'd say hi, but I didn't see you pop up. I'm not on the comments. Renee.
Yeah.
Is she
And
on
Renee,
it?
there was the bombing in the basement of World Trade Center 2 in 93.
Huh?
That was in 93. I know
Oh.
9/11 September 2001.
Oh, Renee. I know you're not on, but Patty said hi. No, she's on the comments.
No, she's in the comment section.
She's too scared to come on. Oops, did I say that?
Oh, you just gave her a challenge. Saying that Renee is too scared to come on and talk with you.
What'd she
That's a
say?
challenge, Renee.
What'd
Oh,
she
you
say?
are? She said, yes, I am. But I'm sure you'll hear about it
Well,
later.
she worked today, so she's probably tired.
Diane says that you're ignoring her.
I'm not ignoring her. I don't go on my comments when I'm here. I might hit the wrong button and lose it again.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Diane.
You got fat fingers.
I got small fingers.
Well, when you hit the wrong button, they say you got fat
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah. Hi, Diane. Why, she was sleeping on the thing last night.
Diane said, hold on, here she comes.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Here comes Diane
Yeah. Sure.
with bated breath.
Yeah, I won't hold my breath. I won't hold my breath on that one. You know it?
No. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'll tell you who got caught sleeping last night.
Uh-oh.
Debbie.
Debbie.
Debbie, you remember Debbie?
Uh-huh.
She was actually sleeping. You should have seen it. Everybody was laughing. It was quiet. We let her do it for a little bit.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden everybody started out bursting laughing. She was cutting wood.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'm not either. Yeah.
Yeah, Renee's at the flea market, 104-degree heat. Ugh.
She's still there?
Yep.
Wow.
Still at the working at the flea market.
Huh.
Yeah. She's an hour or two behind us. So right now it's either like 2 or 3 o'clock right now. Her time.
Yeah. Right.
Sleepy Joe got caught sleeping. I am leg end.
I heard her.
And oh, you're real funny. I am legend.
Who said that?
That's a person that is in the comments.
Oh.
Spelled it I am leg end. She's an hour behind.
I just told her.
Yep, 3:15.
Yeah.
The lights were on.
Yep, she's Central Daylight Time.
No, Papa was sitting there. I fell asleep right there on the couch.
Yeah.
Well, after this fall, next year, I heard they're going to do away with savings
You're
time.
supposed to be bitter.
Yeah, right. They said that this year.
That actually, it's supposed to start next year, not this year.
Well, they said that 100,000 times.
Well,
They
let's see.
They won't do it because it'll take away the time for the drivers, driving wise.
I know, but the liberals have said that this year.
Well, there ain't gonna be no more of them around.
They voted for it.
Yeah, they tried to vote for it last year and it didn't go through.
I think it might have. I'm not sure. It's worth looking up to check on, see if actually they went through with it. It was originally set up for farmers, and the time zones are set up for the train service.
It
to help them time the trains better.
ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no. But it would be interesting if we don't end up having to turn our clocks forward and backwards. Would it?
We already do.
If we didn't
Fall,
have,
fall back, spring ahead.
yeah, no. But if we didn't have to anymore, and it was just one solid time all the way across, without having to go back and forth,
Yeah.
that would
Were
make
they gonna try to keep it afternoon all the time when it's when were they gonna try to keep it nighttime all the time out in
no.
California?
Instead of like springing ahead and falling back, we would just stay that steady time frame without the hour's difference, losing an hour's sleep or gaining an hour's sleep
Doing good. Did you
when
get
we
my
have to
message?
change the time frame
Yeah.
as it turns winter or spring.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
telling you something. Then I
'Cause in
go,
Arizona-
Lord,
In Yuma,
everybody's supposed to be
Arizona,
Lord.
you don't have to do
Lord
that.
still, and you
They
would
don't
have
do
him
the,
by
the,
the neck
the
if
fall
Jerry
back and
said
spring.
no.
They stay one steady time in Yuma, Arizona.
So what do you think I found you?
So there are a few places that actually do that already. They want to make it nationwide. It'd be interesting to see what time night would fall in the middle of winter when they do that.
Yeah. Keyword when.
Yeah, if and when. Hey, everybody, let's see. Henry, don't you need a nap? Don't worry,
No, I had one. Who said that? Diane?
Robin.
Robin? No, I'm all set. Thanks anyway. Appreciate the thought, but can't do it right now.
It's 4:15 my time, and normally I'd be starting to watch the news right now.
I thought you'd be making out your weather report for 11 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
You're funny. Yeah, but right now I'd start watching the local news. So I'm actually kind of thinking of popping off and watching the news to see what happened today with the world and local.
Nothing much. The same old crap every day.
Usually, but sometimes there's a mass shooting that goes on, or in the
I ain't
city.
heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing today.
Yeah, no. But in Albany, they've been having a couple shootings lately, and there's been a lot of turmoil across the nation too after whose speech
Yeah.
and stuff. So that'd be interesting to see how people are reacting to all of that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Did you
All
hear?
right.
I watched Biden's speech last night
Yeah.
just for grins, and I could
Yeah.
hear people in the background on bullhorns shouting FJB
Yeah.
and stuff. I could hear the people protesting in the background and
Yeah. I could too.
making their voices heard on national media.
Yeah.
But national media didn't even cover it.
No.
I watched it on
Mm.
C-SPAN.
Yeah.
That's why I watched it. National media didn't even cover his primetime speech.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of interesting that liberal media wouldn't watch that.
Yeah. Well, they'll make up stuff now.
Oh, yeah, I know they will.
Yeah, you can run this now, even though I didn't say it. You liar.
Mhm. I know. But those that watched it on like C-SPAN and stuff, nobody said.
They're just as worse. They're just the same as CNN.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Facebook got sold. I heard
Sold?
they changed. Yeah, well, not sold, but it's different name. It's not Facebook, I
Meta.
guess.
It's Meta now. META.
I can still go underneath my Facebook,
Yeah,
and I don't see the name Meta on it.
no. The change of the overall name is Meta, and it's a new kind of like platform, multi-platform. But Facebook is still Facebook.
Oh, so it's just a platform like this, then, right?
It's a multimedia platform, I believe now,
No.
because they do the Messenger, and they're running a few other things under the Meta platform name.
No.
You know?
So Mr. Z doesn't own it no more.
Oh, he owns it.
Oh.
He just put a bigger name to it. Meta,
Oh.
META.
I didn't think he. I thought he said he doesn't work there and have nothing to do with that no more. He
Oh no, no,
gave stepped down.
he's still doing it. He's still the head honcho there.
Oh, well, now they're going after Elan. Now they're going to say Elan did stuff illegally.
Yeah, no.
But
And in New York, in order to get your concealed carry permit now, you have to hand over the last 3 years of social media. The last 3 years of social media.
that ain't true because I can go get a concealed weapon right now.
No, in New York.
Oh,
That's what Hochul did.
yeah.
Yeah. What she did was totally
It's
unfair.
kind of late now. Everybody's got one now.
Well, there were people in line that were actually signing up for theirs, and when that came into existence, she said at that point, anybody that was still waiting for their permit has to hand over their 3 years of social media. Even though they'd already signed up for it and were in the process of trying to get it. That's what she came on and said.
It's all a joke.
It is. And things are going to get serious. Just saying.
Yeah.
We all know it. Deep down inside, we all know it.
Oh, yeah.
See you later, Diane.
See you, Diane. Have a good night.
See you later, Renee. I'm glad to see that you're going to be closing up for the night.
If you're headed home, drive careful.
Yes, drive careful. Robin said you look tired. Diane said she's not going. She's not
You
going.
just said.
Robin, it's no, she's not going.
I thought you just said Diane.
And Diane said, "See you later." I thought she was going, but she's not going. Renee's the one that's heading
Oh,
home.
she might have been. See you later to Renee.
Yeah, I think that said.
Now you got another basket to add to your range.
Yeah.
She has a hard time clarifying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I have to help her a lot.
For your glasses.
I have to help Diane.
Hop off for a little while. I'll see if this.
You know what? You know what? I have to help Diane every while. You know.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna hop off and watch the news for a little bit.
You're gonna hop
No,
off.
that one's mine.
Yep.
Okay.
That one's
See you later.
That one's
Happy
mine.
hopping.
I didn't.
Thanks.
Let me see it. Great family vision.
Big show.
That's where I got my glasses.
Come on. Rex, where are you? Rex, you can come on if you want. Still on. Where's all the rest of the regulars that usually come on?
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on, where you are.
Yeah.
Diane, you can slide on.
Want to smell my breath?
Ah.
Smells good.
Robin, come on. How you going?
Yeah, so you lost your taste bud.
Come on to the birthday. Love to have you.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Come on, wherever you are. Come on. Hmm. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Nobody else wants to jump on. Adios till later.